What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Tim Aslan here for Counter Trend Capital. Let's get right into the video. So today we're going to discuss this pump and where we think we're going from here. So first of all, we knew this pump was coming. We weren't exactly sure where it was going to land before it took off. And to be quite honest with you, if you were following our Twitter, we actually were looking at lower targets around 23.5 area. And I'm going to show you why. Well, I actually showed it in the last video here, but we knew this structure was some sort of corrective structure, WXY, right? And as you can see, we hit this 618 here, but we did not hit it very clean. We broke through it by about 1.5, 2% right here. And usually when we break structure like that, usually we go to the next targets right here, like 23, 100. So unfortunately, we did not catch the Bitcoin long on this push up. However, we did catch BNB, we caught ARB, and we caught APE. So we're in a few longs already on some altcoins that looked good, but unfortunately not Bitcoin. And I think a lot of people missed this one, to be honest. But looking back, there was clear bullish divergence on the RSI right here. And then there was even bullish divergence on this indicator, the cluster indicator right here. So in hindsight, could have done better and tried to catch that, but even this move up, this first move up off the lows right here looked like a triple wave. This one right here, boom, 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 looked like a triple wave, did this sideways action, and then just took off on the BlackRock news. So it's all good. We're not in the business of catching every single trade. We're in the business of making money. So there's actually a great opportunity here now that I'm going to fill you guys in on. But first, let me talk about the count. So we knew this part for a while now. We've been talking about this for weeks. So there was an opportunity for this to either be a ABC finished, and then now we break these lows, or like I mentioned, we do the ABC, this turns into a W. This is our X leg, and now it's time for Y. And guys, I think it's time for Y now. And let me show you the targets for Y. So to get the targets for Y, we go from the bottom of W to the top of W to the bottom of X, doing our trend-based fib. And we have these targets. So the minimum area that we're looking at is around 34,400. And this is on the Binance perpetual chart. The next area after that is 40,000. Then we have 43K, and then we even have 50K up here. And guys, they look far away, but it is possible. It is possible. And we'll have a better estimation once we do this upward move. So I'm going to show you that right now. So this upward move, when we're on smaller time frames, we can start labeling it. Just with the naked eye and the severity of this pump, this looks like a wave 3 right here. So we're going to go ahead and label this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So sometime between today and next week, I expect this wave 5 push to come in. Wave 4 might not be done yet. We have a weekend coming up. So this could linger sideways, maybe another low, and then go up. So no point of rushing, no point in chasing, guys. Let's just wait. So we got our fifth wave targets up here. So we're looking at 31.6, 32, 33, and then this one's really rare to hit, but it's 33.7. So what we're planning to do is we're actually planning to short up here, because in a WXY, now the Y leg needs to be some sort of triple wave to get us to these targets that I mentioned up here, right? So this 5 wave move up is going to be A. Then after we short from these targets up here, there's going to be a B wave. And then after the B wave, we'll get our C wave up. So usually for a B wave, the minimum is 382 retracement. But quite often we actually go to the 0.5 retracement. So depending on how high we get on here, let's say we go to the 1.23 at 23K. We're going to wait for price action. Well, actually, we're going to short here first. Then we're going to wait for price action to go down in the form of a triple wave for a B wave. Once we get these targets, like so, we're going to look for a long around these areas, minimum 382, and then looking ideally around the 0.5 fib. We'll take a long because this long we really want to catch, because remember, we have these higher targets at 40K and beyond. We definitely want to be in longs for that, right? So that's our plan of action in terms of longing. Next, I want to say that once we do get this B wave down right here, we'll actually be able to find confluence with our other targets. So for example, if we do something like this, we know there's a matching target at the 1.618 at around 40K, right? So just depending where this A wave finishes and where this B wave finishes, we'll have a better idea on how high this Y leg can actually go. Another thing I want to mention is that this W leg took all the way back from November to April, and it took 144 days. So a couple months, right? So don't rush into trades because, don't rush into shorts really, because this Y leg could take the same amount of time as this one, so a couple months. But ideally it should take at least 1 month. So there's going to be a lot of chop. Like, remember this one up here, a lot of chop sideways up. This one, a lot of chop sideways. Then we get these bigger pushes, right? So let's just wait for something like that. Let's let it cool off. I think this waveform might not even be done. I think we need some more sideways action. We need to essentially recharge for the next move, because there's not a lot of not a lot of money flowing around in the bear market right now compared to the bull market. So we need these longer consolidations for the whales to, reaccumulate, redistribute, etc. But we'll be able to actually find, the minimum time for W or for the Y leg by taking a trend-based fib time from the bottom of W to X. And you can see, ideally, the minimum is August 2nd for a top for this Y leg. So this is really going to linger, guys, especially on this B wave. I think this B wave is going to do something like this, where it's just super annoying. People kind of are thinking, oh shoot, are we going to go a lot lower again? Like, what's really going to happen now? So just be patient, guys. We're going to look for this short in our group. Make sure to check that out if you haven't already. We've been crushing the market lately. Another thing to note, BitGet is our partner. They're still giving 25% off fees, and they're doing a really good sign-on bonus right now. If you deposit $1,000, you'll get, and trade once, you'll get a $100 bonus. If you deposit $3,000 and trade once, you'll get a $250 bonus. And then if you deposit $5,000 or more and trade with $1 million in volume, that's leveraged volume, not that hard to do, within 5 days, you'll get a $500 bonus. So definitely check that out. BitGet's been great to us. They're a great exchange. Been using them for 2 years, no problems. But another thing I want to say is watch out with BlackRock and Fidelity and Deutsche Bank. Watch out, all these bigger companies entering the space. I expect a lot more scrutiny for foreign exchanges. So if you're on Binance, or if you're on Mexi, or if you're on other exchanges that are kind of sus, just be careful. Make sure you have an exit plan if you need one, because these BlackRock guys are definitely going to want to get their slice of the pie. But anyway, guys, I think this is a good spot to end it, about the 10-minute mark. Tag me in the comments if you have any questions. Follow us on Twitter, because we're going to be updating the charts and updating counts once this A-wave top comes in. But definitely join the group if you want to catch the exact top on this A-wave, because we're going to catch that, flip long on the B-wave, and we're going to ride this puppy up. Oh, and one more thing, guys. If you're still here, thanks for being here. Really appreciate you guys. One more thing I want to mention is we need to look at the macro count real quick, because this whole move down can either be a W or an A. Now this whole move up will be an X. And then after that, I think we get our Y leg down, where we break these lows and we head down to maybe under 10K, guys. Another thing we can do is the minimum for an X wave or a B wave is 382, like we discussed. So doing that based off this move, actually, ideally, we should not stop at this first 618 target at 34K, because that does not fulfill the minimum requirement. So with that being said, actually based off this, it is more likely that we get to 40K first. So this A wave might actually be a lot higher. Based on this, we could still be in a wave 3, 4, 5 of wave 3, and then do another correction down and another move up to get us to a higher A wave. Because in order for us to actually get to these 40K targets comfortably, this A wave should push up higher, so that when we do our targets for the actual C wave, they need to match the Y leg. So we'd have to scoot this up a bunch. So we'd need a higher A wave, a less shallow B wave, and then a higher C wave to get us there. So anyways, don't worry about these targets too much yet. Let's just worry about the shorter term price action. Let's catch A. But I don't expect too much volatility this weekend. Just relax. We're probably going to get some consolidation now after this big push. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. It's been your boy Tim Aslan for Counter Trend Capital. Make sure to check out BitGet and make sure to hop into our Discord. Y'all have a wonderful day.